Well, hi everyone, Keith Campbell here with a Safety First update. We are down in the new Customer Care Center in Salem in our corporate headquarters. I'm with Victor Giudice, our Director of Safety, Health, and Environment, and also Jim Smith, our Manager of our Fitness Center here in Salem. And today we're going to be talking about soft tissue injuries, but before that I want to talk about our overall safety record. The number of accidents that we have through this time, which is about late July, is better than it was last year. And today we are going to be talking about accidents, injuries that are 60% of the overall injuries that we have at Mannington, and those are soft tissue injuries. Soft tissue injuries. Okay, what are those? Sprains, strains. Could be your hands, your elbows, your shoulders, your back, your legs. But really, there are two kinds of work here at Mannington. There's office work, desk work, and there's production work. And both of them have different aspects as far as sprains and strains are concerned. We're going to talk about office work, desk work first, because we're seeing a lot of strains happening from people just sitting doing their jobs at the desk.
And modern technology is contributing to this through the use of these devices. Poor posture is becoming the norm. Typically, a person will sit in a slumped position, which takes the three normal curves of the spine out of alignment. The standard for proper spine alignment is a straight line. This line runs from the ear through the middle of the shoulder down to the hip while seated. While standing, that line will continue down through the knee and to the ankle.
Ergonomics is the science of fitting the workstation to the individual, keyboard at the right height, the monitor at the right height, and of course making sure that the seat height is accurate. What we're also doing is we're trying to implement through our new hire orientation training these various options and making sure that they have an ergonomically set up workstation so that they don't develop things like sprains in their neck and carpal tunnel syndrome.
You know, one of the things that's important is just getting up periodically and moving around. For example, I fly a lot, and they say that while you're flying, once an hour you should get up and move around to circulate your blood. Same thing when you're doing a desk job or office work, you need to get up and move around periodically. Or we have an option of standing. People can actually work on a computer and stand, and we're seeing that happen more and more often.
A lot of folks are using these stand-up desks, and it's a good option for many. But changing your position as often as you need and walking around, taking mini breaks, going to talk to someone versus sitting down and calling them on the phone is a good idea.
As I said, 60% of the injuries that we have at Mannington are sprains and strains, and a majority of those are out on the production floor. In our production, you're doing a lot of repetitive motion. And so therefore, you need to stretch, walk out a bit, loosen up in order to make sure that your body is compensating for that repetitive motion.
The human body is meant to move. That movement allows proper circulation. Proper circulation delivers oxygen to the working parts. And it's like any well-oiled machine. If it is in its proper alignment, all the parts are working together and we keep moving. A lot of these soft tissue injuries can be prevented.
A lot of our injuries are due to using excessive force, all right? Whether it be lifting or turning a bolt, you name it. I mean, you're straining. And this can be prevented by getting help. If it's too heavy to lift, get some help as far as lifting it. Or turning a bolt if it's stuck, again, making sure that we are not putting excessive strain on our bodies. So we've talked about sprains and strains and soft tissue injuries, but a good bit of this has to do with stretching. And so in our next safety video, we're going to be talking about stretching and giving you some stretches that you can use at home and also on the job. And by doing these, we think it will help prevent some of the soft tissue injuries that we see. and we need to be vigilant as to how we go about this, not only at work, but also at home. Thank you very much, everyone.